This guy has a point about the Jack Shacks.
Okay.
Let's listen.
Hi, I'm Chris Flowers.
By the way, Chris, our good buddy Chris here, sounds like someone who has a vested interest in whether or not the Jack Shacks.
Hi.
Whether or not the Jack Shacks stay. Hi.
Just trying to make a point.
I took a
to
break.
be heard.
I took a break from Fortnite and my Doritos.
If licenses and regulations help stop sex trafficking, then if Kansas truly wanted to put an end
Oh, this is Kansas, not California. Sorry.
to sex slavery, shouldn't they allow grown adults to engage in prostitution legally and then regulate and license that? When you ban something outright, that forces what you ban onto the black market. And the black market is where shady stuff starts happening.
Very true,
Hey, Chris, you got some points here.
Chris, I'm with you on that,
I like Chris has got his, he woke up with an omelet in his head. His noggin is working full bore, buddy.
It's very
Case
true.
in
Yeah, I would make these same arguments.
point, many years ago.
Because Prohibition worked.
Yeah, Prohibition worked perfectly. And the war on drugs is going great.
War on drugs, fantastic.
Yeah. The fabric of society is tearing itself apart. Did you notice? I'm just asking.
So my friend came over with some marijuana and we smoked it. Shortly after, we both started feeling something wasn't quite right. That's right, it was laced.
That's right.
That's right.
That's right. My friend was pulling my pants down. It was a little bit weird, but I rolled with it because my marijuana was laced.
Then not too long ago, Colorado legalized marijuana, and now a lot of the marijuana being sold around here comes from dispensaries in Colorado, and you hardly ever hear tales anymore of people buying pot that's laced. I say the same basics apply to prostitution. If prostitution was legalized and reasonably regulated,
Then I wouldn't get laced vaginas.
Yeah. I mean, just go for it.
The first time I went to a brothel, my penis fell off,
It was laced.
but I regrew another one. And now that it's legal, I only get clean vagina.
Everything's all good.
Chris is worried about the cleanliness, the sanctity and cleanliness of his prostitute.
Yes.
Good for you, Chris.
Yeah.
then
By the way, sex work is work. I agree with Chris here.
Yes.
most people would rather deal with a legitimate licensed prostitute than have to deal with pimps and potential sex slaves. So I propose this. The city allows for licensed masseurs to give genital massages if the masseur and the client both agree to it.
Chris is really arguing this hardcore.
I mean,
Chris is not joking, by the way. I saw
Yeah.
the video. Chris is one. He
doesn't
is
sound like he's
prepared.
joking.
There's no one laughing. Everyone is taking this very seriously.
he's going to change sex work in Kansas,
Yeah.
and he means it.
Why wouldn't we just allow a consensual hand job?
Yeah.
From the lady at the massage parlor. By the way,
On the menu.
It's on the menu.
Just put it on the menu.
Yeah.
It's there.
Consensual hand job, $35. By the way,
It's legal just to have sex. Two consensual
that's right.
adults.
Hey, listen.
Like, what?
I don't know if you remember when I got the Boscolo.
I don't.
But you don't remember when I got the Boscolo in Italy? Italy. When I went to Italy, I sound like Frankie B now. I lost my L's. When we went to Italy and I went to
Yeah.
the massage parlor at the top of the hotel and the girl was getting super handsy with me.
Yeah.
And she was like, huh?
Yeah.
I think she was waiting for me to be like, yes, I'll pay you the extra money. But I
Yeah.
just was scared. I was like,
Right.
don't touch that.
Right.
I kept pulling my towel back up. I was like, nope.
We let someone get
I got a weird massage in Italy too.
Yeah. Did they get a little frisky with you? Uh-huh. Yeah. And then I told you the story about how the girl I was dating at the time literally went to Colorado or went to wherever she went. Yeah, Colorado. And came back and explained to me about how she got fingered by a fucking masseuse.
Yeah.
And she said it was relaxing. And I was like, what?
It's very relaxing.
We're dating.
I know. Yeah.
You could have just waited to come home for me. She was like, that's not relaxing. That's taxing. That's a different thing. It's still got an axing in it. Speaking of, I'm axing this relationship.
Yeah.
You're taxing, he was relaxing, and now I'm axing our relationship. We're going to move to Colorado where they get free fingering with every
Yes.
fucking...
And weeds.
Yeah,
legal,
and the
too.
weed's legal too. And it's not laced, just in case you're wondering,
Yeah.
according to Chris.
Take it and have every other part of their body touched and rubbed by a massage therapist. Hell, we let proctologists spend their day fingering men and sticking things up their anus. So
Oh, come on. Chris.
It's a little different.
We're not comparing apples to apples on this one, but I don't think a proctologist enjoys his job.
No.
And let me tell you something. I don't enjoy the proctologist.
Yeah.
That's not how it goes,
No.
right? If I was getting a sensual massage, I'm assuming it's something I'm into and
Yes.
I'd like to enjoy.
That's right.
This, however, makes life difficult for all the regular masseuses out there when you're like, hey, you want to give me a hand job?
That's true. Well, no, you just know that there's ones that you can go to for that. And if it's on the menu, it's on the menu.
Maybe it should just say on the bottom of on like the big neon sign, it should say high hand job friendly.
Yeah.
Hand job here.
It could be like a little neon.
Yeah, you know where it says vacancy or
hand.
no vacancy?
It's just
yeah.
a hand.
Ding. Like this. Like a neon sign that just does like the tomahawk motion with a cupped hand.
Yeah.
You know they have
then
vacancy.
you know.
No vacancy. Hand, no
Otherwise,
hand.
if you just want to go for a straight massage, you don't go to one that has that. If you want to go for an extra,
If you want to go extra,
Then
go
you
to
go
that
to the
one.
one.
That's
Yeah.
right.
makes everything very clear.
There is clearly one of these places down the street from my house.
Oh, yeah.
Clearly. I mean, there's one for in every
Yes.
town, right? And I don't know
And
why
especially on a long interstate drive when I'm driving and nothing else
Oh,
is
yeah.
around.
They're all over the place.
Lovejoy.
Yeah. Lovejoy.
Spa. Truckers,
Yeah.
welcome.
The Hummin' Motor Court.
I mean, yeah.
But what I don't understand is like it's open 24 hours a day. It's in a little strip mall. It looks like it's an office building.
Yeah.
But then it says, like Jade's Oriental Massage, right? Now, I understand I'm not trying to be I'm not trying to be like not racist, but I don't want to like discriminatory here.
Okay.
Right? But it seems like a lot of Asian massages parlors are associated with this type of stuff. But this particular one called Jade Oriental Massage, when you go to their website, it's exactly clear what they do. There's naked women on the website.
Oh.
They're young, right? And then it says,
And they probably don't work there, actually.
no, of course they don't. It's that you never get what you see on the website. Don't be an idiot. It's like Tinder. You're never going to get that. You're going to get some 70-year-old woman
Yeah.
who's like, Social Security
But you're
doesn't pay
getting
all
a
that
hand
well.
job.
But you're getting a hand job. Just
Yeah.
close your eyes. I tell you what, bring your phone in
Imagine the
and look at the
girls on
picture.
the site.
Yes, that's right. But the place is open 24 hours a day, and all the blinds are closed, and only on occasion is there a car out front.
Yeah.
On occasion, and it'll say like for appointment, call this phone number. Now everybody knows this happens. It's on Nextdoor. The app Nextdoor.
Yeah, of
people
course.
talk about it all the time. Hey, when are we going to close down Jade's? Why the police just let this go on? I don't know. Maybe because they have no proof. Like nobody's talking about it or whatever. Or maybe the police are like, we got better fucking things to do with our time.
Who was the guy that was the owner of the Patriots?
The Patriots
They
guy.
got-
Yeah. Bill Kraft or Taft or whatever his name is. Doug Taft, Bill Kraft. He was down at the Jack Shack.
I mean, our news cycle is so immediate now that things just go away.
Yeah.
But yeah, he absolutely, the owner of the Patriots,
He was at a Jack
got
Shack.
busted in Florida.
Yep.
For going to it, and
They had video of him actually
yeah.
in the massage room getting
Yeah.
job.
Yes.
And that guy is like 92 years
Yes.
old. Yeah. He's got a crinkly old wrinkly. And he got busted at one of these Jack Shacks. But the conversation at the time, I remember, the general discord was who fucking cares? Right? That's between him and his wife. Like, is it really any of our business?
Yeah, I don't really care.
What Bill Kraft or Bob Kraft decides to do?
As long as two consenting
adults. Consensual adults. Yes. Consensuating.
Yeah.
Hey, baby, you want to consensuate with me? Excuse me. Hi, welcome to Jenny's Massage Parlor. Do you consensuate here? Just asking. Oh, yeah.
Why, yes.
Yes, did you see the sign?
Did you see the neon sign?
Did you see the big red jack hand going up and down?
It's on the menu.
Yes. When the
the
hand
menu,
is
sir.
stopped, there's no jacking. When the hand is
Right.
going, there's jacking. Here was the consensus I remember at the time about that particular Bill Kraft or Jack Kraft or whatever his name, Jack Kraft, whatever his name was.
Yes.
The general consensus was, who fucking cares?
Right.
And in my opinion, as long as you can determine that whatever is going on in that parlor is consensual and that those women are being paid for their work under their own
They should be
discretion, Fuck yeah.
Absolutely should be paid.
I mean, I've never gotten a jack from a Jack Shack, but I'd pay double because I'd be like, I'm gross. Like, I'm so sorry about this. I'd feel guilty the whole time. I'd be apologizing. I'd be like, a little to the left. I'm so sorry. I know I'm disgusting. Yeah. I know, but I'd feel gross. I'd be like, yeah, I'm so sorry about all of this.
If you're there, you're feeling gross already, so just go with it.
Yeah, listen, I'm not saying I'm above it. I just haven't done it because I'm too guilty because I'm Catholic and they just embedded all that shit in my head. Meanwhile, I know people who are sexual healers who do this kind of thing.
Yeah.
That's what they do. And you know what? God bless you.
Exactly.
And they do it under their own guise and their own direction, and they make their own choices, and they get paid well, and they generally, they like what they do. Now, occasionally, they'll have a bad experience, and that, hey, look, I worked at McDonald's, I occasionally had a bad experience.
Right, everybody does.
Yeah.
Any line of work.
I mean, but you're not getting a blowjob during it, at least.
No. No.
You're out of order, Jackie Weaver.
Maybe I would have liked that better than the bad experience I had with my old boss. God, he was terrible.
Who?
What? I'm not naming names.
I just wanted to, I was hoping to get you. Okay, back to Chris.
So if someone wants to yank a guy's crank, I say let him.
Way to go, Chris.
Yank
a guy's crank. You should see this the city hall. They're all like, If you could not repeat the word anus, we'd appreciate it. Oh, he said yank your crank. Well, Chris, time's up. Sorry.
Picture this.
All the guys are like, yeah. And all the women are like, you're fucking gross, dude.
No, I'm in the category with the men. I think I just go for it.
No, I'm talking about the old hags on this city council meeting.
The old sweaty.
Yeah.
As we get older and more wise and also stupider in our world.
As we get dumber. With
and
more
also
knowledge. Yeah. With more facts. We get dumber with more facts.
Maybe that'll kind of work its way out. Don't be so prudish.
Don't hold your breath.
Fat guy.
I mean, they offer wine at the nail
getting him
salon.
off with your hand actually be that much worse than giving him a full body massage, getting up in there under the folds of fat, or being the proctologist sticking your finger up his ass. And that brings me to my last point. This is about a group of people imposing their morality on the rest of society. If a grown adult wants a hand job, another grown adult is willing to give one for money,
and another,
then let
and
them.
another wants to give another one. Just making a big free for all.
I brought my my masseuse. I'd like her to say a few words. Chris, it's gross. Help! Oh my God, Chris, good for you, buddy. That started a great conversation. You're right. They do give wine at the nail place, but they don't give you a hand job at the same time.
No, but I mean, where does it end?
At your nails. Where does it end? At your nails. That's where it
But
ends.
we're going to the morality.
Oh, okay, got you.
Yeah,
but I don't think there's anything. Yeah, okay, all right. Some religions don't allow that kind of painting because they don't. It attracts.
No, not painting. I'm thinking
directions. Oh, that also attracts erections. Basically, anything can attract an erection. You should be mindful.
Basically, anything can.
You should be mindful that erections oftentimes have no control.
Yeah.
Yeah, I agree. And here's another thing. Well, never mind. I'm not going to say it, but yeah, I agree with Chris here. I think you shouldn't impose your own morality on anybody else.
If you have a problem with it, don't go.
Let me explain why America's so broken.
You got a problem
right
with it?
now.
Don't drink.
Yeah, don't drink. Don't go to the hand job.
You got a problem with the hand job? Don't go to the Asian spa.
You don't want to smoke.
You don't want to smoke weed? Don't.
Crack with Whitney Houston's ex-boyfriend? Don't. That's just it. You don't like the way
but
the
let
Bobby
everybody
Brown...
else be free.
Did I tell you I saw Whitney Houston one time in a BP, and she was doing that like dance she did on the show when she was all high on crack. She was like,
nice.
And remember how they used to sing back and forth to each other, her and Bobby?
They were on some good drugs.
Oh yeah, they were like taking things apart in their heads and putting them back together. And they were on the same wavelength.
Yeah.
They were making these noises with their mouth, like in sync, back and forth to each other. And both had sunglasses on. Their noses were white, their lips were all burned. They were like, licky ticky tick, boop 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 boop, ticky ticky tick.
Yeah.
was so weird.
Didn't turn out so well, but they were having a good time at the time.
No, and I got to tell you something. That Whitney Houston had a fucking voice on her, man.
She did.
She had some pipes on her. She was one of the most blessed human beings to ever live. And I understand that blessings and cursings oftentimes come together at the same time. You know, you're blessed with brilliant, you know, the ability to be a brilliant artist, but then you're cursed with without any self-esteem, or you get caught up in all the bullshit.
Yeah, I mean, not every artist goes off into a bad drug funk.
No.
You know, most of them don't, actually.
Look, you didn't, I did.
At least for the majority of our life. Maybe
we're the greatest podcasters that ever lived. I'm sure of it. Recently anointed by Podcast Magazine as the greatest podcasters that ever lived for $13.99.
You too could own those.
You too could be the greatest podcaster in the
world. Like those awards for Atlanta's best.
Atlanta's best.
Just buy this huge ad in
our paper, and you'll be Atlanta's best. And we'll put Atlanta's best next to it, and all of a sudden, whenever you read those Delta magazines, and because Delta's based here in Atlanta, and oftentimes the Delta magazine has like Atlanta's best proctologist, Atlanta's best plastic surgeon, just know that that's 100% paid for. Krissy and I are learning. We're learning the hard way that the game that we're playing is so rigged, it's not even funny. And we just refuse to play the rigged game. So we're not going to do it. We're going to say
Let's not single out Delta, by the way.
Oh, not Delta.
Yeah.
The magazine that Delta
puts into the
Atlanta magazine. Yes.
I like Atlanta magazine, though.
I do too.
So
yeah.
A lot of it's it crosses lines. Is what
of course it does. How did we get here?
I don't know.
What were we saying?
We were talking about Jack Shacks and
Atlanta's best proctologist. Atlanta's best Jack Shack. Don't trust those magazines for your Jack Shacks. That's all I got to say. Go to Backpages. That's where it all happens. Legal.
There's no more Backpages.
Oh, there's no more Backpages?
No, it's gone.
They took it away? Mm-hmm. I thought it was Craigslist back. Oh, is that Craigslist Backpages? Is that what they used to call it?
It's all gone and now been pushed to another seedy publication.
Okay.
Adult Friend Finder, whatever.
Oh, yeah. Okay. Let's not even get into it.
Yeah.
There's a reason.
You're the one who brought up the...
No, I'm saying let's not get into Backpages.
Oh, okay,
I'm not saying let's go down that rabbit hole.
Though.
Yeah.
But it's just changed. It's just morphed into something else.
Yeah, I don't want to like drive traffic to those particular websites because that there's sex trafficking going on those websites. And I don't want to be a part of it.
Down.
Okay. Mm-hmm. And so now are they like on the secret web or whatever they call it, the dark net?
I mean, I don't know, but
sure
it's just changed names and it's a new thing.
You can buy my social security number on the dark net. But good luck getting credit with it.
That's what I always say.
That guy's from the commercial break. They run Spotify ads for 11 cents per.
Stealing my identity. Yeah. Good luck with that.
Yeah, good luck with that.
You might have better.
Yeah.
You might have a better shot.
Maybe you can get a Lexus for under 14% a month. You too can pay 12% a day for this brand new 1986 almost working Lexus.
Advantage dark web.
Advantage dark web. Advantage 510 credit score. Don't go with those other high credit scores. Go with the lowest one. They pay the most and get fucked every day. Isn't it amazing how those of us who can afford the least get charged the most?
Yes.
That's just American capitalism at work there for you. Well, I was going to let me play a little bit of one more.
Okay.
It's Bindergate is what I call it. It's Bindergate. Okay.
Is there a binder involved?
Oh no, actually, you know what? I'm going to play a shorter one since we've got just a few minutes here. Listen to this guy who's very upset about everything that's going on in his town. And by the way, there is a series of these. Every single city council meeting, this guy shows up and he gives a speech just like this.
Yeah, my name's Ron Joseph, 1080 Felix Street.
There are whole YouTube channels dedicated to Ron Joseph at 1080 Yusuf Street. Yes.
Where is 1080 Yusuf Street?
Somewhere in the Midwest. You can tell by his accent. I think in Illinois, in like Schaumburg or something like that. Okay. Not Chicago.
Okay. I'm here for, I keep getting brochures in the mail about how you people are trying to, not make our taxes go up and stuff. I lived in West St. Paul for 55 years. I can never remember West St. Paul spending the money you people are spending. I mean, I know I only got 2 minutes, but I'm just say a few things. I think the dome costs us taxpayers like $900,000 a year. Robert Street, if I remember right, when I went to the meeting down at Thompson Park, it was going to be like 12 million. It's probably going to be 50 million.
Wow, that's a huge jump from 12 to 50 million.
It went from 900,000
to 12 million to 50 million. Yeah.
Build up.
Yeah.
That's what you do.
That's
You
what you
build
do.
up. Actually, what you should do is start high.
And go
this is
low.
going to be $50 million.
Yeah, that's right.
And then
$700 million.
$700
But it only cost us 680. Aren't you guys glad?
Yeah.
This guy, I mind you, is at the city council meeting. He's wearing his best Bears jacket from 1982.
Go Bears.
He's wearing his favorite NRA hat. He's wearing jeans with, of course, you know what every man like that has. They have a key holder with a key ring with 750 keys on it, just swinging to the side of them, right?
Well, he's got many important locks to unlock.
He does. From every key he's ever owned. He's got a copy or two on there.
The
You know, just in
storage
case I move back to
got
my
a
first
couple
house
of storage units.
with bodies.
The government, I thought, was going to redo Robert Street at 2018, but you people couldn't wait till 2018. It probably won't even be done till 2018. Okay?
Okay.
That's true.
Yeah.
Stuff is always
stuff is always late.
Field, you bragged about, it's so beautiful. We put, $6 million or more in Harmer Field with all the lighted fields and everything. Every time I go by, I never see nobody playing ball.
Fuck those children. He's just
Nobody's even playing ball.
Come on.
There?
You know this is 100% inaccurate. Every time he drives by, there's never anybody playing ball.
It's 5 a.m. No one's there. I'm getting off my late shift.
I wake up at 2 a.m., listen to talk radio till 7 a.m., and then I'm asleep by 3. That's what Americans do.
Tell me how many times that hockey rink's been used this winter. I was up here saying our winters are so warm.
Tear down the hockey ring.
Tear down the rink. Tear down the rink. Fuck those little kids. Tear down the rink. I want my taxpayer dollars back. Tell me how many times that's been used. It's being used 7 times a day. Not enough. Not enough for Ron.
Nope. He's not seeing anybody there.
He wants his tax money spent correctly.
I already have an outside hockey rink.
We already have an out-of-state hockey rink?
Off-site.
Off-site hockey rink. Yeah, this is, by the way, now I know where he's from because I remember the video. He's from Minneapolis, St. Paul, and he says, our winters are so warm, we don't need an indoor hockey rink. What? Have you ever been to Minneapolis, St. Paul?
Yes, I have, and it's freezing.
Frozen in September.
In the cold, yes.
Oh, my God, that place is like so cold. It's beautiful, but it's cold, man. It's cold.
I love Minneapolis, by the way.
I do, too.
But, yeah, it's freezing.
I agree with you, yeah.
Absolutely freezing. They're already having snow up there right now.
Good for them.
Yeah.
They put the water park on the corner. You're afraid to go by because there's so many cars parked on the street. You're afraid a little kid might run out. You run the kid over. Whoever wanted to put it on the... There's two cars in the parking lot, and the streets are packed.
That makes a lot of sense, Ron. Clearly, they didn't use the parking lot. The streets are packed, but the parking lot's empty?
It's empty.
By the way, this is a pattern with him. He's always complaining about the water park parking. And one of the ladies on the city council actually figured out how much the parking lot is used. And during the summer, it's full every day. That's why there are people parking out on the street.
Yeah.
It's because that water park is incredibly popular, right? But Ron's concerned that he's going to hit one of the... Now, I agree with that. I don't want to hit a child as they're running out into the street. But
Who does?
Yeah, but just pay attention like everybody else does, Ron.
Who said let's put the thing on the corner?
Who said put the land where the land is? Where was God when he put that mountain there?
Like the jury selection thing that I went to.
Oh my God, Krissy.
For the property downtown. God.
But here's the thing about the American civil process, the American process of democracy, is that Ron is the only one that's showing up to any of these things.
It gets backed up.
It gets backed up.
With this.
Yeah, well, it gets backed up with
Makes
this.
me want to go down to City Hall.
There is literally no one else in these town meetings.
They're like, oh, God.
Half the time.
Ron again.
I know.
He's here.
Yeah, Ron. We got to listen to Ron. Set aside 5 minutes for Ron. I tell you what, let's make Ron time first, and we'll all go to the bathroom, and then we can come back after Ron's done.
Eat lunch, take a nap.
Ron's going to talk about the corner again. Here it comes. And he does. Hundreds of times he's upset about the corner. The fact that the water park is on the corner. Well, I mean,
Why doesn't he move?
He doesn't want to move. He wants to complain. That's what he wants to do.
You got rid of the parking lot that was close to the corner. It's ridiculous. I'd like to know, keep track of how many times these ball fields are used this summer. Keep track of how many times that hockey rink is used, and then brag about the money you put into Harmon Field. Now I'm reading about...
Who the fuck is complaining about stuff for kids? Like, or
Ron is.
My God, what does he want instead?
Ron comes from a day and a time when government was not a nanny state, and he is upset that they're putting all this money into all this shit. But the truth is that government's always been a nanny state. It's always been building parks and recreation and public libraries. And they should.
I'm for it.
I'm for it too.
This River Green, another trail or whatever, let's put a tunnel under Robert Street or a bridge. Where's there room for that on Wentworth here? City Hall, we need a new City Hall. Last meeting at Thompson, the police chief was saying, we need a new police station because there's not enough room for the women police officers.
Don't fuck the women police officers. Why do we need room for women? No, you're missing the point, Krissy. That's not what I'm trying to say. Stop misinterpreting me. I'm saying we don't even need women police officers.
At all.
What do? They write parking tickets. Have them get dressed at home. Why do we need them at the police station where all the men are doing men things?
Men things.
This is really important, Krissy, and you're just laughing. You don't understand. You're not with it, Krissy.
Ron.
Oh, Ron. Ron's got a lot of time on his hands.
Yep.
That's all I got to say. Oh, my God. We didn't even get to half the shit that I cut up, man.
Well, we can do it next time.
All right. We'll do it next time. All right. Well, da 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 da. This become our theme song, and I really like it. Our ending theme song, and I really like it. TCBpodcast.com is where you go. You can read all the show notes, find out more about Krissy and I. You can follow us on Instagram at The Commercial Break, 661-BEST2YO, 661-237-8296. If you would like your second edition TCB collectible sticker, go to the website, click on I Want My Sticker. We'll tell you how to get it. You tell us where to send it. It's that easy. I just want to remind everybody, thank you so much for listening to our sponsors' commercials in the show, at the beginning of the show, the middle of the show, because that's how Krissy and I recoup a little bit of the costs for the time, energy, effort, and equipment that we constantly have to buy here because Bryan breaks it. That's what happens.
Yep, there's tape on something I'm looking at right now.
Yeah. Oh, I got tape right here. There's tape right there. There's tape right there. So every once in a while, every week we have to replace a piece of equipment. It's my fault. I'm sorry. I don't know what I'm doing. But we do want to let you know that we love you and we appreciate you being here with us and supporting our sponsors when you can. It's just a few minutes of commercials. That's all it is. And I don't want it to go unnoticed that you have to listen to a few minutes of commercials. So we'll all get through this together. Sponsors pay us to do the show. You get to listen for free. We keep coming into the studio and making content. It's a good deal for everybody, I think.
Yeah, it's pretty normal, too.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. By the way, 60% of all podcasts have these ads in them.
Unless you're paying for the subscription, which we don't have the pay model. So.
We don't want to do that. We're not doing that. We're not doing it right now. Right? Maybe someday we'll give you ad-free content if that's what you tell us you want.
Demand it.
Demand it. Write us up and demand it. Be a Ron for the commercial break. Show up and go, hey, what about the commercial break that time you guys had the break room? And then you spent $10,000 on that. He's never getting used.
There's nobody in there.
I haven't gotten a break room email for 5 years. I got one, and then you guys stopped doing it. No, we sent out 2, Ron. We sent out 2. Well, it took a lot of time. What about Patreon? Well, Ron, we put out 7 of those episodes, but nobody listened. Yeah. Nah, I don't care about Clubhouse. Clubhouse is stupid. Someone texted me yesterday, and they were like, do you want to get back on Clubhouse and do some stuff? And I was like, no, I do not.
I just Googled my name the other day, and Clubhouse popped up.
Yeah,
and I'm
Clubhouse.
on Clubhouse. I'm not. I need to delete my account.
Delete it. Okay, that's all I can do today. I love you.
I love you.
Best to you.
Best to you.
And best to you out there in the podcast universe. Until next time, this is how we always do it. We say goodbye to you by saying bye.